Let me ask you a question. How much of your life have you wasted giving a fuck about things that don't matter? You care about what strangers think of you. You care about likes, follows, and comments. You care about the opinions of people who wouldn't even show up if your life was falling apart. Here's the truth. You will never live free until you master the art of not giving a fuck. And today, I'll show you how. Most people don't live their lives. They live the lives other people expect them to. You don't take that risk because you're afraid of failing in front of others. You don't speak your truth because you're afraid of being judged. You don't live boldly because you're afraid someone won't approve. But guess what? While you're worried about what they think of you, they're worried about what others think of them. Nobody's really thinking about you. Everyone's too busy thinking about themselves. So why the fuck do you keep giving so much power to their opinions? Every time you give a fuck about the wrong things, you lose the energy to care about the right ones. You've only got so much time, so much focus, so much life to live, and you're spending it worried about who doesn't like you, who talks behind your back, who doubted you. Nobody ever built greatness by giving a fuck about everything. The most successful people are ruthless with their focus. They know what matters and they let go of everything else. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who wanted to be an artist. He shared his work online, proud of it. But every time he posted, a few people left hateful comments. "You're terrible. You'll never make it." He gave those comments too much power. He stopped creating. He stopped sharing. Years later, one of those same critics admitted they were just jealous. They couldn't even draw, but they managed to kill his dream for a while. That day, he realized something. People's opinions only matter if you give a fuck. And from that moment on, he stopped giving a fuck about critics and started giving a fuck about his art. Today, he's thriving because he finally understood that the weight he was carrying wasn't real, it was other people's bullshit. Here's the thing. Not giving a fuck doesn't mean you're careless. It means you're selective. Don't give a fuck about gossip. Don't give a fuck about hate. Don't give a fuck about fitting in. But give a fuck about your dreams. Give a fuck about your health. Give a fuck about the people you love. Give a fuck about building something meaningful. The art of not giving a fuck is really about giving your fucks to the things that actually matter. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. Every judgment, every expectation, every criticism you carry is like adding a rock to your backpack. The heavier it gets, the harder it is to climb. But here's the truth, you don't have to carry it. Let go of the rocks, let go of the weight. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. Stop living for their approval. The higher you climb, the fewer fucks you give, and the freer you become. Think about the legends we admire. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. Did he give a fuck? No, he came back stronger. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for TV. Did she give a fuck? No, she built an empire. Michael Jordan missed thousands of shots. Did he give a fuck about failure? No, he kept shooting. They all had one thing in common. They gave zero fucks about doubt and gave everything to their purpose. One day, your time will run out. And when it does, you won't be thinking about who didn't like you. You won't be thinking about the critics or the whispers or the trolls. You'll be asking yourself one thing: did I live true to myself? Or did I waste my life giving a fuck about people who didn't matter? Life is too damn short to waste on bullshit. Stop giving your energy to things that won't matter in 5 years or even 5 days. So here's my challenge to you. This week, catch yourself every time you care too much about approval or judgment. Stop, breathe, ask yourself, does this really deserve my fucks? If not, let it go, because freedom isn't about having no problems. It's about not giving a fuck about the wrong ones. Master this art and you'll finally start living the life you were meant to live. So stop waiting, stop apologizing, stop giving a fuck. Your time is now. Live bold. Live free, stop caring, start living.